This is lesson 142, number skills. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to start out counting by twos, and then we're going to switch to counting by fives, and then count by tens. This is something we haven't done before. Okay, get ready. Do this with me, okay? Remember, we always start at 0, but we don't have to say 0 when we're counting. Ready? Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Now we're going to count by fives. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Now we're counting by tens. 70, 80, 90, 100. That was quite different. Let's try that one more time. Get ready. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Stop. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Stop. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, we did pretty good on that. Just remember that whenever you get to a certain one, you have to stop and start counting by a different number. Okay, let's go to the next slide. We have money here. Now this is the money that we've known for quite a while. It's one that we learned the penny, then we learned the dime, and then we learned the nickel. So we've known this one quite a long time. This one is the one we count by fives. This one's new, and it is counting, it's a quarter, and we count by 25s. These we've counted by for a long time, and we count by the daddies. Remember, a 10. So let's go back up here to the nickels. Get ready. Are you ready to count? 5, 10, 15, 20. How many do we say last? 20. So over here on the line, if we were in class, we'd be writing this on the board, but I will write it. So first I got to get my pen, and I'm going to write 20, which is a 2 and a 0. But it's not 20 pencils. It's not 20 coins. It's 20 cents. Okay, now we're going down here. You remember the quarter? Do you remember what we count by? If you said 25, very good, you remembered. 25. Because there's only one. So it's 25 what? Cents. All right, on the last row, we count by tens. Ready? 10, 20, 30. Do we count this one? No. So let's do that one again. 10, 20, 30. What was the last one we say? 30. So that's what we write. 30 is a third. 3 is a third. And 20 pencils? No. 20 cents. Very good. Okay, I'm going to come up here, erase all of that, and go to the next slide. Now let's look at this. We've got lions, and we've got giraffes, and blocks, and triangles. So let's see, how many lions do you see here? There's 2 lions. How many giraffes do you see? 2. So if we were going to add them together, there were 2 lions at the zoo and 2 giraffes right next door to them. Of course, they had different different pens, but how many animals would they have in that area? Let's write that out. 2 lions plus 2 giraffes equals how many animals? 4 animals, that's right. Because 2 plus 2 equals 4. We have, I think I have something on the side here. Okay. Hannah had 2 blue cubes. Landon gave her a purple one. How many cubes does she have now? This must be she. Let's see. She had 2, and she was given 1. So, how would we write that? 2 plus, because it wasn't taking away, 1 equals, how many blocks are there? 3, that's right. Let's go down here to the next one. Lillian had 2 triangles, and then she found 3 more. Now, how many triangles does she have? Well, let's write that down. How many did she have first? 2. And then she found how many more? 3 more. And that equals 5. That's right. Now, 2 plus 3 equals 5. 2 plus 3 equals 5. And these, what I told you, were story problems, but we saw pictures. So as I was telling you how Hannah had 2, and then Landon gave her 1 more, that's a story, and they're called story problems. So you'll be listening to those quite often from now on, because they did do that in, I think, all the grades. So I'm going to clear this slide, and we're going to go down to the next one. Let's see if I can roll this up so I can get to the next one. Oh, the next one is our paper for today, and I'm hoping you found this in your, you should be starting your second folder. You had the first folder was for the first 2 weeks. This is the 3rd week, so you should be in the second folder today on the first side. So this is a paper, the numbers paper, and it's the first side up here above where I've got this. It's where your name goes, and put your name on it so that I know whose paper it is. And the ones here, let's see, we have 6 plus 2. So hold up 2 fingers, and we're going to start at 6. Say 6, 7, 8. So that's 8. I think this is a review of your last week's. Okay, now we're going to look at the biggest number. Which one is the biggest? You think it's 5? It is. So we're going to start counting it from 5. We don't have to count up to 5 because we know what 5 is. We just need to start from 5 and count 3 more. So hold up 3 fingers. Now, as you look at this picture, go 5. Now count your fingers. 6, 7, 8. So 5 plus 3, or 3 plus 5, is what? 8. Okay. Big number is 7. What's 1 more than 7? 8. That's right. It's the next number. Oh, let's see. These are both the same amount. So hold up 4. Say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Remember, don't count up. Like, don't count the first hand and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because you can count from 4. You know that 5 comes next. Let's go to the next one. The big number is 5. Now we're going to say 5 and then count 3 more. So if you've got your fingers out, I'm going to count on here because I always look at the dot I got 3 dots there. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 plus 3 is 8. The next one, you have 0 plus 8. Which one's the big one? 8, of course. Well, if this is nothing, you're not adding something to it. So 8 is 8 if you don't add anything more, right? So 8 plus 0, or 0 plus 8, is still at 8. Okay, here we are at 2 plus 6. 6 is the bigger one, so we're going to count 6, 7, 8. So this one is 8 also. Wow. This is what we call the 8 family, 8 addition family, because we were adding, and the answers, look at that, they're all 8s. And so these are the ones that make up the with the answer of 8. Let's go down to the next one. This is interesting. This is the first time we're going to be writing a takeaway one, I think. It says, how many are left? How many did we start with? Look at that. How many turtles were there? There was 2. How many got taken away? 1. So if you have 2, 1 gets taken away. How many is left? They did that one for you. Let's go to the next one. This little lammy is only 1. So they did that. Now how many did they cross out? They crossed out 1. So if they had 1 and they crossed it out, how many are there without an X on them? None. What's the number for none? Did you say 0? Very good. Okay, let's go to the next one. We had 1, 2, 3 bunnies right there. And one of them left. So X that one out. It's done for us. 1. So if you had 3 and 1 was taken away, how many is left? Did you say 2? Very good. How many birds were flying around? I see 4. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in that first box, I need you to put number 4. Because you started with 4. How many X's? 1. Because one bird got crossed out. So if you had 4 and 1 left or went away, how many is left? 3, that's right. So let's see if I can get my tablet out of the way. I keep hitting something here. So that would be 3 left. Okay, and that's all we have for our numbers lesson for today. We did the paper together. Save the back of this paper for lesson 144. Boy, that's a lot of numbers, isn't it? 144. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clear this and go back to where I started at the beginning one, and I will say goodbye to you and have a great day. Bye-bye.